Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a hat wig review. This is a John Renau budget-friendly synthetic hat wig. I actually have it in 2 lengths and 3 colors. So if you want to know more about these hat wigs by John Renau, then stick around. I'll tell you everything I know. Now I've been doing a lot of hat wig videos because I love hat wigs. They are just a staple in my wig wearing wardrobe. But the hat wigs I've been reviewing lately have been human hair, and a lot more expensive than a lot of you want to spend on a wig that you're going to wear underneath a hat. So I'm really grateful to a wig sister for donating these hat wigs to me so that I could review them and share them with all of you. So we're going to talk about the John Renau Hat Magic. The one on my head is the 16-inch in the color Malibu Blonde. I also have a 16-inch in the color 130/31. It's just this gorgeous copper red color. And I have the Hat Magic in the 10-inch, excuse me, I have to swallow, 10-inch version, a little shorty here, in the color Palm Springs Blonde. So if you were to purchase these as of the filming of this video, which is in May 2023, you would pay just over $100 for this long one and just over $80 for the shorter one. That's without a coupon. Now, I will put a coupon code in the description that you can use to get 30% off, as long as that coupon code still works. You know, these videos live forever, so hopefully if you're watching this 2 years from now, that coupon will still work. If not, you can always reach out to Name Brand Wigs and ask them if they have a better price. If you call them, they can typically give you a better price than what's listed at the website. And Name Brand Wigs is the website I'm gonna list for these. So let's talk about Hat Magic. First of all, these are regular synthetic. They are not heat friendly. You cannot take heat to these to really alter the style. And I will tell you guys, these are very shiny. I think the synthetic that John Renau uses on these Hat Magic are more budget than their typical wigs. I could be wrong. I don't have any insider knowledge, but they definitely feel like a more budget synthetic. They're very, very shiny. You know, shine's so hard to see in videos because when I film, I have so much light on me, so the camera will really pick up detail. So sometimes wigs look shiny that really aren't in person. But I'm telling you guys, these are super shiny. If you're not sensitive to synthetic shine, maybe you won't care. But if you are, you'll definitely want to use a dry shampoo, or some people use cornstarch, some people use baby powder just to sort of tamp down that shine. They're very shiny. I will also tell you, oops, I just pulled my earring out. I will tell you that these are also fairly tangly. I do have to comb through this regularly because it does want to tangle quite a bit, but I will also tell you that they're very low density, like so thin. I don't know if you can tell. Very low density. So because they're so low density, I mean, they're just really low density. I think the tangling isn't going to be as big of a problem as if they were thicker. That might cause a little bit more struggles with the tangling if they were thicker. Let's take a look at the top, because this is really unique. I really haven't seen, John Renau made a Hat Magic years ago that had a different top on it, and I haven't really seen tops like this. And I'm struggling with the top on this just a little bit, and I'll tell you why. First of all, this is super stretchy. These bands are very elastic. They're like pieces of elastic. They're very, very stretchy all the way across. And you have multiple adjustments. So you can adjust them in the back. You can also adjust on one side up in the front here, which I think could be a challenge. Let me show you where that adjustment is on this one. I don't even know where it is on this one. Right here. I think that could be a struggle. If you have a very small head and you need to pull this in a long way, that's going to stick out. So you're probably going to want to, I don't know, pin it up, cut it off. I don't know exactly what you'd want to do with that. I'm also finding this so stretchy and this top so small, it's actually not wanting to stay on my head very well. So I put a wig grip on. I don't normally wear wig grips with my hat wigs. Because, well, first of all, the hat wigs that I own have beautiful caps. They're the human hair. But also, the hat helps to keep it on. I didn't feel that these were going to be that secure with just the hat on. And so I did throw a wig grip on, and that's made a huge difference. So, and you can see it's just a very minimal cap. You've got all of that in the back. There's some silicone right there that will help with gripping if you have no bio hair. It really doesn't do much if you have some bio hair. And so you do get really good coverage. Let me throw it on for you guys so you can see. You do get, maybe I should throw a different one on. Let me throw a different one on since you saw this one already. You do get really good coverage in the back with these pieces. Let me just comb it out a little before I throw it on, as I've been manhandling it. So when you comb out a synthetic, if it's tangly, you need to start at the bottom and get those tangles out on the bottom and then start to work your way up so that you don't really pull and tug on those fibers, potentially tearing them out or stretching them or breaking them, so you can see. And because of the type of synthetic used on this, not only is it really fairly tangly, but it's also very staticky. Can you see? So just, I'm not saying these are bad. I think all of these things are something that you can work with. You can use spray, hairspray, or some sort of a styling spray to tame down flyaways. And so there's lots you can do. I just want you to go into this with your eyes wide open so you know what you're getting yourself into. So you put it on, you know, make sure that it's tight enough or loose enough for you. You kind of get it adjusted. That sits over the top of your head. It doesn't really have ear tabs. There's like pieces you can grab, but they're not really ear tabs. So you put that on. The wig grip really helps. And then you can throw your hat on just like that. And you get really good coverage in the back here. So that back of the cap goes up high enough, I can feel it right here. So I've got plenty of clearance. You're not going to be able to see it with a baseball cap. And so here's one thing I really like about it. It's low enough density that you can wear it down and in the front like this, and it doesn't feel like a ton of hair. I'm a tucker when it comes to hat wigs. I like to tuck behind my ears because that's how I always wore my bio hair when I would wear baseball caps to hide my thinning. And because it's low enough density, you really can tuck. I think it will just really depend on your own bio hair and whether or not it matches, if it's going to show or not. But the density is great for tucking, even for wearing it forward. It's just not overwhelming me. Some hat wigs can be relatively hot and overwhelming if there's a lot of hair on them. You know, you can put it in a low pony if you want to. This one has got those razored ends, as you can see. And it is stick straight. Let me show you a shorter one. So that one was in the color 130/131. And this one is in the color Palm Springs Blonde. I love Palm Springs Blonde. It's like one of those really bright ashy blondes that in the wig version has a rooting. I don't know. Yeah, there's rooting on this one as well. And that's the 10-inch. I do have my measurements in the description. I think I'm 8 inches from my forehead to my chin. So it's not quite 10 inches on me, but, and that's the shorter one. So if you get really hot in wigs and you're looking for something you can wear with a hat in the summer, this shorter one it's low density, it's not long. So it really will be as cool, about as cool as a hat wig could be, because you've got nothing but your hat on the top of your head and a wig grip if you need to wear one. Again, it's really shiny, much shinier than their typical Palm Springs Blonde, which is why I think they may have used a more budget-friendly synthetic for these. So that's it, the John Renau Hat Magic. Like I said, I think these are super, super stretchy. I'm really concerned if you have a large head measurement, especially if you're really large over the top of your head. I mean, I'm really pulling these. I didn't do it with this one, but with the others, I was really loosening them quite a bit. and I still needed to wear a wig grip with it. So, you know, I'm not sure what head sizes or measurements these are going to be best for. It's really hard for me because of these. They're just so stretchy, but, you know, just keep in mind, they do have adjustments that you can make. And one last thing, if you don't like how low density these are, if you feel that they're just too low density, if you have bio hair and you buy a color that will blend decently with your bio hair, it doesn't have to be perfect. Your bio hair could actually be darker than the color you buy because it's going to be the underside layer, but you could pull your bio hair out and just leave it down, and that will add a little bit to the density. So if right now you want to wear baseball hats with your bio hair, but it's so thin, you feel that it doesn't look natural, you don't like the way it looks, a hat wig like this, in addition to your bio hair, might just be what you're looking for. And you can just keep them together, and that will give this a little bit more thickness. So just keep that in mind if that's a possibility for you. All right, everybody, that's it. The Jon Renau hat magic. The challenges I think people are gonna have, keeping it on. A wig grip seems to be working fine. The shine on the synthetic, again, you can tamp that down with baby powder. Dry shampoo is a big thing. Everybody talks about using dry shampoo on shiny synthetic or cornstarch, and then the tangling. So just make sure you've got a wide tooth comb with you so you can comb it out. And maybe this is the hat wig you've been looking for. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video.